All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm going to say if you've been here before. Tablet and pen time, ready to begin. Get that tablet and pen and write things down. Write down today's date. This is December 1st. Oh my goodness, what are we going to do? All right, some of you, I'm sorry to say, you're kind of blowing it. We got what? How many days left of this year? If you don't get a corporation filed now, profit and nonprofit, and divisions too, oh well, you screwed up again. Congratulations. I mean, come on. How many times you have your New Year's resolution that lasts an hour or two? You did the same thing yesterday, the day before, and tomorrow too. This is crazyville. Everybody says they want to get there. Do they really want to get there, or are they full of doo-doo? I don't know. We got some choices. This is live, and I'm live 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday. Classes on Friday and Saturday. And don't you ever pay for a corporation, ever. It's ridiculous. I watch these people on social media. You need an LLC. Ooh, click here. You need a tax ID. Goody, goody, goody. The reason is, you know what? You don't learn diddly squat. When you pay an attorney for a corporation, spend $5,000, what did you learn? Nothing. All right, why? They're practicing law? It's simple. They haven't got it right yet. You see, corporations are free in all 50 states. Free. You want the tax ID? That's free too. Why would you pay anybody to learn diddly squat and waste a bunch of money? I don't understand silliness, so okay? We're going to play my way today. Well, bottom line, take a picture there. There's your future. There's what you should have did a long time ago. You drove by the Wendy's restaurant. Go inside and you ask, where's the owner? It's not there. Why? It's simple. It's run by a management company. You drive by your opportunity your whole life, don't even realize it. I don't understand that. See, when I wrote the first book on laundromats, dry cleaning, and even payphones and printing and storage units and all the other things 40 years ago, because that's what I've always done. Auto income, dummy business. I don't want anybody to worry about it. In other words, it's called steady and slow. We're going to make money. Money, money, money. In the beginning, no pictures or recording because you're wasting your time. Let's focus on what matters the most. Let's see it, believe it, go get it. Okay. We see it, we believe, we go get it. That's all we got to do. How do we do it? It's very simple. Now, I'm a person that doesn't stop working as the goal until I reach it. I don't have excuses like most people do. Of course, not you, of course. There's me in 1981, 13 feet in the air. Whee! Highest kick, fastest kick anyway. Goodies and divisions. You see, here's a problem you got today. If you don't run your life as a division of a corporation, you're sued and screwed up. Congratulations. We have a choice today. It's going to be up to you. But I'd like you to listen and learn today. You're going to write it down, SS5 equals SSN equals 1040 tax return. Write it down. See, the problem with you is you don't know rules and tools, and I think you're running your life as an amateur time. Sorry. You brought the pain home. Why? You lost your job. Boo-hoo-hoo. You jacked up the wrong damn card because you didn't understand the fluctuation. Well, there's the first problem. The next thing is you didn't realize these cards don't fluctuate. You need to stick you as well. Your problem is still you. Look in that mirror today and understand one thing. Your lack of knowledge is our stupidity. We're not stupid. But damn it, we fall stupid all the time. You got in line to get your SSN. Oh, goody for you. Ducks and sheep. Quack, 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 bah. See, the SS5 form, I'm going to show it to you today. You filled it out at 14 to 16. If not, Mommy did it for you at the hospital in 71 when Nixon took the gold standard out. If you get a paycheck today, let's understand, that paycheck, you get the leftover. That's what's true. You got the company you work for, you get a paycheck. Oh, goody. Or what do you get? That's taxed before you get the leftover. You did all the work. The IRS gets their cut off the top and you get the leftover. And everything you touch is taxed again and again. Good luck with that. So if we understand this, we got to understand one thing. You. Here's you. Here's your spouse too, if you have one of those too. And guess what? God made you one. Fantastic. We're one. Did you know you had 3 chances to have a division of you? Write down division of you, please. What I don't understand is why you would bring the pain home in the first place. Credit cards came in the mail in the 70s and 80s without applying for credit. Credit cards never used your SSN because they're not supposed to. It even says in the back of the card, do not laminate, don't use for ID purposes, don't carry with you. Property of what? So we should create a line of defense over here. Line of defense. Simple. You buy the house. Only one of you are on the home loan. Only one of you. Whoever wants to be silly and dumb on the loan. It's called total income to buy the house. No problem. Now, if you put both of you on the house and you lose the house, it's okay. The creditor, the bank will just tell the IRS you have a 1099-C now. What did you do? You didn't plan the problem. There's your problem. See, houses and cars don't show up on credit files. That's the way we designed it. All right? It only shows up if you screw it up. So the first thing is your house is going to be what? Escrow, close, homestead, trust. You didn't do the homestead. Hell, you didn't do the, all right, what? Irrevocable trust. What did you do? Blah, blah, blah. Now in the house, remember, for 24 years, you're paying interest. The last 6 years, you pay off the house. Then you got some ding-dongs out there. You should never buy a house. Look at me. I own $50 million houses. You shouldn't have one. I do. I don't like stupid, but I see it all the time. Your house payment is equal to the rent payment anyway, so it's going to offset your taxes because you get a paycheck. The next problem we have is your paycheck. How much paycheck do you need? How much paycheck do you need? I want you to write down two numbers right now. $62.40, okay, and $10,000, okay? In between these numbers, you need this amount to pay for your family. I want you to not listen to other silly people. I want you to listen to me, and I want you to focus on income. Here's the American dream. I pay my bills. We have a little left over. My family is taken care of. Now I can go kill it, okay? See, income is number one because you have to take care of the family. When you roll the dice and steal money from your family and your credit and screw it up, you brought the pain home anyway. Never bring the pain home. It's not acceptable, okay? Now, the next thing we're going to do is over here, we're going to write down different variations. All right, let's write down LLC, LLP, okay, C Corp. Okay, I'm going to get this thing to work a little different. S Corp, there you go. All right, nonprofit, and what's called a PC, professional corp. So whatever you choose to have, the most important thing is you have a corporation. Now, corporations are free in all 50 states. Don't you ever pay a damn fee, ever. It's ridiculous. Hell, I'll hand you one for free. You can go to my website, you go to the stores, you can go to basically Amazon and you can get it for free, for me. Ridiculous. Pay for a damn corporation, I'll learn diddly squat. People aren't that stupid, are they? I guess sometimes they are. Wow. Here's three divisions. Keep right with me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Now, we're going to write down the word bank here. Bank. Your banks are bankrupting 21,000 locations right now. All your banks are basically settling lawsuits everywhere you look around. It doesn't matter if it's First Premier, it doesn't matter if it's Chase or even Credit One. Look online, it's very simple. Banks have branches, okay? Branches, all right? So this means, understand something. When I wrote my first series out there in 1976, it was corporation owning corporations, that's the way it was done. No problem. So what happens is very simple. They're doing what's called a line of defense. When the bank bankrupts a location, they BK, Federal Protection Act, automatic stay. They keep all the assets. What they're actually doing here is they're doing tax balancing with the IRS. So they're in charge. All right, the corporation wants to do tax balancing as well. You over here want to do the same thing. The only write-off you get is a house. Now, as we play this game even more, what we're going to do, you're going to have a division of you. By the way, you're going to have 3 of those, okay? You're having 3 divisions of you. Write it down, because I want you to have 3 chances to try. Then over here, you're going to write down SS4, SS4. When you look at the SS4 form public record, it says employer, entity, or you. It's a universal form anyway. It's what it's supposed to be anyway. So again, if we had SS4 here, SS4 again and again, we only get 1 SSN. We get 1 chance to try, and how much we're trying, we're not dying. If we're not trying, we might as well be dead. But again, what do? A division of me, okay? I signed the lease of this building here. I did. But I signed it as a lease of a division of me. Ray Reynolds, division, with an SS4. This is also getting supply credit to cash. Turn this into cash. This actually builds credit cards, cash credit cards. Now, the reason you should probably listen to me versus anyone else, I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough at TRW and Asperian. It was my idea for the oldest card. And the 20% rule anyway, simple. And all cards fluctuate. You got to put a stick in the back of the card. You thought it's a $10,000 card? Hell, it's $2,100. Let's go shopping, honey. Let's go get a little dinner. And let's screw it up. These don't fluctuate. They don't what? See, if you're going to jack up a damn card because you lost your job and be a whiny baby, then you got to jack up the right damn card. Not the ones you did. All right? You took your bad credit and took it for 6 years, 9 years. That's crap. If you don't learn rules and tools, you're going to be a duck and a sheep all your life. Sorry, but I believe it's true. Now, here we get this as a management company. You're going to have a management company that manages entities, okay? Manages. Why do we want to manage entities? Because a corporation is a legal person, public record, Chapter 18, because of the Supreme Court. They deemed it to be a legal person. And again, you keep paying attorneys to solve your problems, and what do? They milk the retainer, and then you're stuck trying to settle anyway. Get the hell out of that situation. You find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in because of the attorneys, okay? This is a line of defense. You're building a corporate umbrella. That's what you're going to do. You say you have houses, fantastic. Let's have properties. Let's put 3 in an LLC. Slips and falls and sues you, you screw it all up. If somebody tells you the LLC protects you, like I just watched some stupid video, it protects the family. Bull crap. The LLC, your name is on the Secretary of State website. It's right there, it's right there. You're on the bank account. They sue the LLC, they sue you. You're a duck and a sheep. Quack, 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 bah. That's just what it is. So if we're going to play the game, we're going to play the game to win. Winning the game of business. When I wrote my first series, I was designing it at 15. I put it out there when I was 16, just for the fun of it. Now, back then it was corp to corp like banks do. But in 1984, I had a problem. 1984, they wanted me to pay a franchise tax fee. $800 to $1,000. I own some Shakey's, some 31 flavors. I own some Subways. I have shopping centers and condos and all kinds of stuff. I'm having fun. But what did I do? They gave me this letter saying I'm going to pay a franchise tax fee. Sacramento, can I create an entity under the corporation, knowing in the back of my head, I could see that Chapter 18 in my head, and I could see that Form 2. It said husband, wife, and partner. So I knew just sort in my brain and see the pictures in my brain, I could put it together, create an entity. Every division, listen carefully, is entitled to its own credit files, own files, up to $1 million of credit, period. So if we're going to finance a business, we're going to do it the right way. If we're going to do it my way, you're going to have 9 lines of credit. This is 9 lines of credit, 9 loans for houses. There's 9. And then we have 9 pieces of property. That means 9 and 9 equals 18 if we can count. Wow. See, numbers never lie, only people lie. There's people that are full of doo-doo, okay? So what are we trying to do? 1984, I don't want to pay that franchise tax fee. Goodies are a division process. Goodies is a division process. Today, you're going to protect your assets because I said so. And if you have a problem, it's very simple. I'm online 6 days a week live. I'll answer your questions all the time. All this BS out there is BS. I don't like BS. It doesn't pay your bills. Winning the game of business, my first creation to help people, 1976. I got $1 million in the bank. I'm 16 friggin' years old. What were you doing? I didn't go to high school. I'd be wasting my damn time. My next series is the Millionaire's Founder's Kit. I call it the Blueprint of Success. All right, if you want a copy, take a picture, get it from Amazon. Maybe the TikTok shop soon. Okay, there you go. It didn't cost no $5,000 anymore. So what do? It's a mindset. Here's how I break things down. I'm told I'm a piece of you-know-what in the corner. I'm told I'm retarded because I write with both hands and talk at the same time, and I got a brain that remembers everything. And I'm just pissing off teachers. They put me in a retarded class in 6th grade in order to try to piss me off. So if I can touch a dam and I can kick it, your problem is you basically what, being a whiny baby today? Hey, we're going to get knocked down 1,000 times. Get your butt up again and again. Prove the world wrong. It's simple. See it, believe it, go get it. That's all we have to do. We can get past the BS. You want 2026 to be a good year? You want it to be a great year? Focus on income first. I don't care what anybody says. I'll challenge them all. On stage, anywhere you want, Grant. Anywhere you want, Tony Baloney. Anywhere you want. All right, Alex. All these people out there, blah, 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 blah. Let's put knowledge to knowledge. I got recall in most things. Let's have some fun. I hate that they want to get money from me and hurt you. Again, we're going to play my way. 2026, you're going to make a New Year's resolution. You're going to keep it this time. You're going to keep it this time. Fighting through the pain. Do you know what that means? I mean, we've all been knocked down. Half of you are 45 to 75 years old. Your friends and family ripped you off, some of you. You're sitting there with crappy credit going, what do we do now? Ooh! Stop it. I want you to understand something. I was 4 when I challenged God and that lady gave me that book in the Baptist church I walked by and read on the beach. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, right. I'm going to burn it. I'm going to throw it away. Rip it up. I'm going to throw it away. I open the book. It's a Bible. God, are you real? Are you real? Why am I eating out of a trash can? Why am I using abuse? Where's my mom and daddy? Where do I get mine? I got pissed off. Simple. I asked a basic question. Is God the Santa Claus for grown-ups? This is my next question. I wrote a book about that. My first coma, I was 5.5 years old, hit my face going 42 miles an hour on Delane Street. It's a half phony tooth. I get to go into coma. I get told I'm paralyzed. All right? She says, ring the bell to go pee-pee. She didn't show up because she's having a cigarette by the pool. I rolled off that couch and I grabbed the orange shag carpet and I grabbed myself to go pee-pee. I walked back to the couch and I freaked out. What? See, they knew I needed to go pee-pee. They ignored me. I don't like that. But again, we got choices today. Being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment in time. Do you know what that really means? I had to tell Joe not to use it because I wrote it. I own the trademark for that too. Being a Christian is a way of life, not a moment in time. How do you live by that book? It's impossible. I'm a pastor and I think it's impossible. No matter where we come from. It's simple. I break world records. They told me I'm retarded. I think they're stupid. I do it again. I do it again and I do it again. And I can accomplish goals because I put my mindset there. It's called see it, believe it, go get it. So the bottom line is it's like the yachts. Why not? I got 3 yachts in my backyard in 2009. What did you do? Where did you park yours? Come on. I'm the second largest advertiser in California, having fun. 4 events per week. Hotels are packed everywhere around to get hold of me. Get to go in a coma. I guess God had a different plan. My race boats always said the Red Reynolds University. That one has 3 engines in it. Boom, boom, boom. What do? We take out a yacht. July 4th, 2009. I got worth of $3.7 billion. I work my butt off 6 days a week. I get to go in a coma. Someone steals my life. What am I going to do again? Be homeless? Eat out of a trash can again? Oh my goodness, what did God do to me this time? Hey, I'm asking questions. It's me. There, I'm in a coma. I'm going to die. I died at 5:41. My wife's freaking out. I was told I can stay in peace or go back. What would you do? I said, go back. So it's nice having properties in all 5 islands and Huntington Harbor, the largest UDOC. It's terrible when your neighbors hate you. They hate the game. They hate the player. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Lamborghinis. Oh, goody, goody, goody. Bum, 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 bum. There it is. Keys to that car right there. So if we're going to fight through the pain, understand we all go through it. When we get to a certain level, we get past it. But then you can die in a coma. Now understand, I wrote this years ago. As long as I'm moving forward, we're not falling down, giving thanks to the Father for everything. All right, God is always above the rest. All right, in Jesus' name, amen, above the rest. I have to be thankful when I'm going through a lousy day. And it sucks. But how do I keep it mentally? Always good. I tricked my mind years ago. Someone asked how I'm doing. I might be doing, but always good. Because you don't let them see what your pain is. they tend to want to hurt you even more. So me, I'm going to hold your hand. Today at 4 o'clock, I'm going to try something different. I'd like to invite the world at 4 o'clock and talk about you and your pain and what you're going through today. I want to answer all your questions. I'm going to say, let's challenge me. Let's have some fun. Jesus is not a drive-through. People drive like idiots to the church. Pop. Pray Jesus. And they get back in the car and drive like idiots again. I see it all the time. It's amazing. Jesus is not a drive-through. It's a way of life. But what do? Always good. Always good. Is it easy? No. Is it difficult? Yes. Are there days I want to scream my head off? Oh my God, yes. When I watch people, you need to get an out. No, they're free. Teach them something. Quit talking out your blah, blah, blah. Just go want to get $100 or two. I don't understand stupid. I really don't. So again, I'm always going to say thank you, Jesus. So today, if you want, I'd like you to invite everybody in the world to a free Zoom meeting with me at 4 o'clock today, Pacific Standard Time. Free. I want to open the mic to everybody. And when you show up, you're going to open the camera because I want to see your cute face. I want to see Gary, Casey Morgan. I want to see them all. I want to see them all. Emmanuel, I want to see him too. I want to see them understand how to play. We all go through crap. We all do. Is it easy? No. You know, I won't promise you easy. I'll promise that you get knocked down 1,000 times, you get up 1,001. There's my promise to you. I was born in a taxi. I was put in a trash can with a note, gave me a girl's name, erased my middle name. Then Carl and Joanne said we went back and see if you were the one we wanted to get. Oh, you're the wrong one anyway. We picked the wrong kid. Then I got to be with Hope. She did it from hell. I was like, what? Why do people talk crap out of their what? The goal is to repackage you. See, you're a highly intelligent person. You're here today. You got all the answers. You probably have some answers you're missing, right? Let's build you like Humpty Dumpty. Think. 38 steps to reach your goal. 38 steps, all it takes. 38 steps. Write down the goal. Let's go get it. We have to master it 8 times, again and again. Repetition. We have to be winning the game of business every time. We have to win the game. All I knew is I'm trying to make some money to pay my bills. I named it auto income. I didn't know to call it passive or I don't care. I want to pay my bills. That's all I wanted to do. Pay the bills. Do you need $6,240 or $10,000 a month? One of those numbers you need. You pay your bills, what do you get to do? Then you get to have some fun. We take care of the family first. That's number one. God and family, God and family. I went to an event. They're selling payphones. I'm hearing that a payphone route installed is turnkey business. I have $300 a month is what it makes you on an average. It's $1,600. I'll take 10. I pulled out my card. I'll take 10. These are 300,000 here. I'll take 10. There you go, 10. I bought 10. How long would it take to receive $300 as an average to break even? They're $1,600 a piece. And then how long does it take to get to a profit zone? Now here's the thing I'm thinking. I'm financing it anyway because it's going to maintain the payment. I think what people do is stupid. I'm sorry. If you took the corporate credit to finance itself, you offset the taxes and they offset the interest rate and credit card. That offsets taxes. Borrow money is not taxable. But in the beginning, you take your foundation, you build that maybe out of personal credit. That's fine. But that's what you get to do. That's my opinion. Your focus should be $10,000 a month. That's what the focus should be. That's, to me, auto income. That's what I created for myself. Winning the game of business. It was my first focus. Corporation owning corporation at the time. Division process came along. Your ability is to focus on you today. You. Simple. We write down, this is what you should write down today, credit, loan, and money. Credit, loan, and money. Simple. Credit, loan, and money. Credit, loan, and time. Running out of time, no money, no credit, what do? We back ourselves in a corner because we jack up the wrong card. Knowing that these cards fluctuate, that sticky needs to be a 25% rule to 29%. That's the rules that I wrote years ago. From there, these do not fluctuate. Again, up to $100,000 POT time, and all right, they don't fluctuate at all. So they're good to have. Sometimes they're a pain in the butt anyway. If we analyze you today, that means today we would show you on your credit reports you have a heartbeat. That's the line. It goes up and down like a yo-yo because you control that. You control the heartbeat. We can take somebody for about 200 points in about 90 days. We can do it again and again from a 479 to a 700 score. Again and again. But I don't believe in credit repair. I believe that's a fraud. All right, 122 points. What do we do? So what happens is if we teach somebody the rules and tools and they follow along, their score will go up, up, and away. Rapid rescore on all these pieces. Okay. If we get somebody 100,000 of credit, that's the goal of this. About 8 to 10 cards. What do? We stay at 25, 29% rule. Simple. What do? We get these as what? Because we have an emergency. Now we have the discipline. Now at 29% rule of 100,000, that's 29,000. That leaves you 71,000 what of safety credit because you have a family to feed. That's 1 year's salary. You cut all the crap out, you're wasting money about $50 every day today anyway. Now the corporation needs 18 divisions. I didn't make it up, it's just what it is. If I want 9 lines of credit, that is 9, again, divisions. If I want 9 houses, that is 18 divisions right here. It doesn't lie. So what you have to realize, a division is going to give you the line of defense. Nothing on planet Earth gives you that, because if your corporation is sued, they sue you. You're stuck. You're a duck and a sheep. Sorry to say it's true. When I created Division Process 8586, it's a game changer. Everything you do should be rolled as dice as a division so you don't bring the pain home. But it's up to you to figure that out as well and try to hold your hand and do this right. If we, listen carefully, if we get a credit card for the corporation or us personally, American Express is trying to convince you to get 99 more cards. I don't want 99. I'd like to get 9. They might even give you what's called an expense card with your name like mine right here. Expense card. So again, what are we trying to do? We're trying to finance the dream. Having about $62 million of this stuff on dashboards is kind of fun. I've been collecting this since I was a kid. Well, what do? Again, we have to understand corporate credit doesn't show up on personal file unless it's a Spark card from Capital One. Storage units. I wrote a book on that 40 years ago. You see a storage unit, you and I go into that process and we want to buy one together. All right, now we're not partners. We're only partners in escrow. That means you wrote a check from your checkbook money. You wrote a check from your blueprint loan, okay? And they want $100,000 down, okay? I write a check for 50, you write a check for 50, there's their down payment. We close an escrow, we get a what? A deed of trust, each of us, separate one. We own a piece. See, that's where you create the corporation to receive money, and then your average balance, what are you going to do? Lines of credit, and you get a paycheck. Your paycheck should be your write-off base, what you need today to pay your bills. House payment helps you do that, but it's a choice. Chapter 18. Now, I'm a good listener. Mrs. Hope has a poker game every Wednesday night. These rich and famous people are talking how corporations are a legal person. I didn't know what that meant, but I wrote it down. It's right there in chapter 18. Supreme Court deemed this to be true, deemed to be true. I'm 7.5 years old. I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department. Next door is a library. Man, what does it mean? She walked away, she was rude. 5 minutes later, here's a mop, here's a buck. Now it says that may sue or be sued. It's right there, it's right there. So if somebody says that, you know, when I watch these ads and the LLC is going to protect you and your family, it does not. Liar, liar, how do you say that with a straight face? Maybe you work for Disney and you become Pinocchio. I don't like BS. Corporations were not designed to protect you. They were designed to receive money and pay tax when they have a profit. And when they get sued, they sue you. Congratulations. I mean, come on. They indicted Bill Gates 4 friggin' times. 4 times. Okay, he's what? Microsoft? If they can indict his butt and want to sue him too, they can do it to you. All right? Again, not required to file fictitious business name. The lie. I believe the world lies to you and you lie to yourself. So if you ever pay for a corporation and spend thousands of dollars, I'll call that stupid. You're not stupid. All right, corporations are free in all 50 states. You want one, I'll hand it to you. I'll get you the tax ID. I'll help you do that too. Get on class with me 6 days a week. The car, the building, the lease of the building, and a credit card, I sign it as a division of me. All right, the what? Ray Reynolds signed the lease. Ray Reynolds got credit. Ray Reynolds got credit cards and supplied to cash. If I have a problem with one of these over here, I might have to BK it. Another one, no, but I got one left over. You didn't give yourself a chance. You did not give yourself a chance by having 3 divisions of me, which would be you. But it's up to you as well. See, we have to protect our assets first before we want to be an entrepreneur. sos.whateverstatechin.gov. Check it out. 40% of you, 47% they say, you put your home address on the corporation. You told the world where you live. That's kind of dumb. Maybe you want to create a line of defense instead. It's up to you. The dashboard I created in 1987, training Ken Yarborough, TRW and Spirit, no goodie. The dashboard allowed me to use SSN, SS4. Is that okay? Today, you can Google Experian Business, TransUnion Business, Equifax Business. I established the first dashboard for all of that in 1987. You might want to play just a little bit with me, but it's okay. I'm going to hold your hand. We're going to sing Kumbaya. Here's a division of me. Maintain 750 score. If I have 3 with no intent to do fraud, I can make sure I don't bring the pain to the corporate, my family. Unfortunately, most people bring the corporation and pain, and they bring it home. The SSN, 1040 tax return, you get your leftover after the IRS takes their cut. You know that, and so do I. The SS4 equals 1120 in most cases. It says application. What does it say? Employer, entity, or individual person. We're entitled to a division of ourselves. Your banks, I sued them in 96 and won, so they had to put up to 75 divisions on a corporation bank account to build an average balance. We get to play. There's chapter 18 once again. What do? May sue or be sued? See, if they sue that corp, they sue you. Oh, no. The only thing that circumvents that is the division that I created in 85, 86. Here's winning the credit game. There's 2 variations of this. If you want a free copy, it's very simple. You scan it, there you go. It's free. Is that okay? All right, you don't like it, you want a refund? It's free. There's always some turd in the bunch. That's how it works, unfortunately. There's the SS5 in the corner. It says for the SSN, and that's the 1040 tax return. SS4 is right there again. If we play the game to win, we can understand banks and grocery stores, and what I did in my first series is corpse to corpse, but then the way that franchise tax fee, it's a division process. Divisions, there's no franchise tax fee. It says banking and credit purposes. Is that good? If we created a line of defense, can we protect our family? You didn't create a line of defense. You allowed the pain to come home. That's not acceptable. It never has been and never will be. So today, let's play my way. SSN, SS4. Again, the dashboard allows what? Pick one. Pick one. I can start a credit file instantly in 5 seconds or less. Person, corporation, division, or even a subsidiary. This is an instant credit file. No intent to do fraud. If you have the intent to do fraud, I'll be the first one to testify, get you in court of law. Yeah, that's me. I've been saying that for 40 plus years. Do not have the intent to do fraud, ever, 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 ever. 750 score. You can go get the American dream. Paycheck first. Paycheck first. Be part of the program. Understand I'm online 6 days a week. If I get you a card off one of my cards, very simple. I'm going to give you what I call a dummy card in your file. And that's where American Express came with dummy code years ago, and they even named that blueprint after me. They said, one of the employees told me the truth. It'll set you free. So what do? Take a picture. I came out of coma, my wife and kids in the car. Where do I go? I got no family, I got no mommy and daddy, I got nothing to go to. What are we going to do, homeless again? I went over to Best Buy, said, honey, watch. My 3 divisions of me and my closet divisions, I got $1 million of credit. Supply turned into cash first. Then I bought my wife her next dream house. I have no intent to do fraud, but I have the intent to protect the corporate and my family. There it is, right there. Every application for the last 18 years for cash credit have division process right there. Does the corporation or company have a DBA, a division, yes or no? I got them to do that 18 years ago. Unfortunately, coma and pandemic slowed me down a little bit. So today, if we do this correctly, we're going to use my address here, because if you have questionable credit over there, I want that to stay over there. Address controls credit a lot of times, so understand how to play my way. A division of me can guarantee a credit card, a house, and a franchise. So again, why would I hurt my family when I don't have to, and I can have 3 divisions of myself under the corporate structure? Again, that Lamborghini, keys right here. It's a division owned by a division. Division bought the car. Division of me guaranteed the car. SS4. If I got a problem, see, debtors' prisons are not there anymore since 1700s. I can do the 3-step. I can disconnect, isolate, incorporate. I get rid of the bad piece. If banks and grocery stores and cities can do this in your face, why can't I? This country was built for me, we the people. Constitution, Bill of Rights. This is my country. I have the right to do the same thing with no intent to do fraud. Banks are Ponzi's. They're all Ponzi's. They borrow from the feds times 10 and loan back 5 to us, and they all have to settle these lawsuits because of a lot of the BS that they do. Wells Fargo, the most indicted bank on planet Earth. Their settlement last month, $2.1 billion. They stole my identity twice when I'm in the damn hospital, died of a coma, came back. All right, their employees ripped us all off. I'm surprised they're even in business today, but they are. There's no reason to be stressed out. Division of me rebuilds you and replaces you. Corporations should do the same. But again, if they sue it, they still sue you. If I get a division of you and I position it for you, I'm going to put one of my cards on your file. My card is a dummy card. And then I'll help you build more credit if you want more credit. But again, what do? All right, it's a new file, the division setup. Articles are free, they always have been, and tax ID. If I put you there, I'm going to charge you $1,000 because I'm using my credit to do this for you, doing all the work for you. Again, what do? If you use my address, which I want you to, and then I'm going to build supply to turn into cash, I'm going to put you in a workshop. We're going to spend time for 2 hours. That whole package is $2,000, but today it's offered to you for $1,000. It's $1,000. But again, that's what you want to do today if you do. But if you don't do it today, call the office, no problem, and they'll love to take it for $19.99. I'm the founder. I can discount anything I darn well please. They cannot. So now, Zell. A division. How many do I need? What do you want to do? How many do I need? Well, what do you want to do? Do you want a storage unit, a laundromat, car wash? You want an apartment complex? The apartment complex is going to need a division per unit. I'm going to say 18 in the beginning, 9 to get credit, and 9 to locations. That's usually the minimum, 18, 36, 72. Okay. In my book 40 years ago, this is 40 years ago, people, okay? Corporation, division, 3, 2, and 1 more. That's 16 entities turning up to 16 million of credit. 16, every division can get $1 million of credit. It's got its own credit files. So what do? It's winning the game of business. And I hold your hand every step of the way. 2 cards for you, of course. 2 cards for the business and the divisions. I mean, American Express wants to give you 99 more cards. It's right there. I don't want 99. I want 9. There you go. I invented daisy chaining of credit in 1998. What do? 1 card times 9 more. Does that equal to $1 million when I ask for a separate billing? It does. Within 9 months, all right? It's usually about 90 days, but sometimes 6 months because some people are slow. If you need a shared office space because you don't have one, it's easy. I lease basically 12 feet at a time, so it's not shared office space. So you can scan it and call the office right away. You can do that too. What do? It's simple. Take a picture. I would like 2026 to be the year you do what I tell you to do. That's right, I want to tell you what to do. I want you to hold your hand and see you come by off. Storage unit. You're going to put $50,000 to $100,000 down. You're going to take it from my checkbook money. We're going to take it for blueprint money. We're going to put it down, you're going to have a piece of something. EV charging stations, laundromats, car wash, dry cleaners, fourplex, apartment complex, hotels to apartments, fast food, Wendy's using a Jack in the Box, gas station with a store. This is what I've tried to do for 49 years. And I've done it for people all the time since 1987. What do? There's a management company managing that location, not you or me. We get to invest in that. If we want to invest in another, we do that too. That's another division. We separate liability per division. Would you like a Burger King? Would you like a Jack in the Box? But again, I even like ugly because it makes money. We'll buy ugly all the time. Would you like to buy some ugly? It's okay. Simple. What are we looking to do? We're taking the corporate credit after we build the structure to buy an income. The corporation receives money and you can get a paycheck. Because everybody needs a paycheck to pay their bills and break even. But again, that's how it works. Controlling up to $2.2 billion at one time, 21 cars in the collection. Just in that picture, that's 1,013 divisions. Because I don't know who's going to try to sue me and screw me up. Take a picture. There's your future. There's where I think you blew it. Sorry. You drove by the Wendy's and didn't realize you could own the damn thing. The story's you're at the laundromat, the car wash, but it's up to you again. I think you should print that in color, put it on your refrigerator, your desk at work, make that your screensaver, but it's up to you. What is our goal? Santos and I have listed about 50 escrows for next year. It's over $1.1 billion. That's okay. You get to own a piece. See, you keep giving people money, they invest for you, and they give you a little return. I want you to own a piece. That piece is yours till you're dead or it burns down. It's not going to burn down and we're going to die eventually anyway. You're going to leave that empire that I helped you build. All right, what? You're not going to change a damn thing. You're going to do what the Rockefellers did. You're going to have the irrevocable trust, something like that, yeah? But you're going to make sure the officer of that corporation that controls the goodies replaces you when you're dead. That's why my son comes here every Saturday and says he's a vice president since he was 5 years old. He's only 12 now. Eventually, when I die, he takes over. Did anything change hands? Did I leave anything to anybody? No. Why would you leave anything to anybody? Shouldn't you have generation and generation go work for the company? Corporations live forever, people cannot. Wouldn't that make more sense? There's 1,000 steps to millionaire. It's in the Millionaire's Founders Kit, the blueprint for success. Sold it at the Bonaventure on Wednesdays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at the different hotels all the time. $5,000 a set. There's the blueprint of success. 2009, my life changed again. Why? I don't know why. But God allowed it to happen. I guess I'm supposed to learn something from that too. My classroom held 800 people. I'm helping people. I'm nationwide. I'm in 3 other states too. But I get to die in a coma on July 5th at 5:41. All right, someone stole my life. My wife calls Ron. Instead of helping her, he goes to the office and steals books with the whole truck. Tom, instead of helping, what did he do? He sold my phone numbers and websites to a porn site. Who do you trust? I trust God, me, and my family. That's about it. But again, we have to do one thing. We have to plan the problem. Your 2026 should be your year. Because you can look at the past and what you do, rerun after rerun. What you did yesterday, the day before, the same thing you've been doing all along. What about tomorrow? Get up an hour earlier. Amazing. I love my 3 yachts in the backyard, but they weren't mine. I love the helicopter and the Lamborghinis too, but they're not mine. But I just got the keys. We play. I like to play. Google the address. You'll find I'm telling you the truth. I'm probably the most verified person you can find on basically planet Earth, by the way. But again, what do we get to do? My wife is freaking out. The nurse comes by and says, is he a donor? Lucky she didn't see the little pink dot on my driver's license. All right? The nurse asked me, I'm a donor. She's going nuts. All right? I die at 5:41, but I get a choice. I get to hear everything. Stay in peace or go back. I said, go back. The machine went beepity beep again. What did I do? I wish I could have went and said, go boo. Nurse dropped her clipboard and said, he's alive. Okay. This guy's a liar. I lost my job. I got 2 kids. Excuse me, sir. Why are you wearing your jammies with the sign that you make $210 a day? He's lying. Go to the church for the food. Go drive Uber, DoorDash, and all right? Uber Eats. That's all you got to do. They'll hire you now. I had a homeless guy say they can't afford the car. I paid for the car for a month for him. Now give me a damn excuse. See, there you go. But he makes $210 a day. There are certain people that do need help. What do you do when you die in a coma and you come back and the $3.7 billion you thought a structure you had is gone? You're in the car with your wife and kids. Oh my goodness, what do I do? 3 divisions of me, 5 closet divisions, $1 million of credit in 6 weeks, you buy the wife the next dream house. I don't stay down. Why do you? There's no reason to. We have choices today. Everything you do should be a division because it's the only thing you're willing to sacrifice is a division, not the corporate family. I moved 24 times by the time I'm 11 and a half years old. That sucked. Been shot 3 times, been knifed 6 times. It sucks too. But when you get a girl's name, you have to go to school in Torrance, Watson, Long Beach, and all the good areas, you got to learn to kick it or run. I'd rather die than run. So no excuses anymore. Got it so far? And when you ask me how I'm doing, it's going to be the same answer every time. Always good. Always good. It's a mindset. Nobody steals my peace. Thank you, Jesus. That's how it works. We got a choice today. What do we do? Well, the United States of America, all right, I think we get tricked a little bit. They don't explain things to us because they don't want us to know anything. Your SS5, get your SSN and 1040, get one of those. Your paycheck's taxed before you get the leftover. It's called We the People. That card doesn't even belong to you. You're supposed to carry with you just for ID purposes. And then you compare the SS4, line 1 again, application employer. All right, line 1, entity. An entity is a division. It's a credit file. It can finance the thing, and the division should have the liability, not the corporation anyway. Parent company should be a management company. But again, that's what we should do. But it's up to you to listen and learn and follow through. We got choices today. What most people do, I'm sorry to say, they sit at the kitchen table with their friends and family. And it's, honey, let's start a business with our friends and family. Let's jack up our cards. Let's drop our score. Let's hit stuck. Can't get it anymore. Let's hawk our house. And let's bring the pain to you and me and being stupid. That's what you do. Why didn't they teach you the rules and tools? I don't know. I've been trying for almost 50 years now. Okay. Never bring the pain home. You got a tax problem? You got a collection problem? There's 5 ways to kill a debt. IRS has on their website how to offer a compromise, solve a problem. They're wanting to play Monty Hall Day with you, if you want. But again, NACB certifies me. #1 consultant worldwide. Why? Because I created the rules and tools while I'm training Yarborough. Oh, this card? 29% rule is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. There you go. That's how it works. Why don't they teach you that? Why don't they teach you these cards fluctuate, these don't? I guess that's my job. Okay, no problem. Free download. I just want every kid not to make the same mistakes we did. Is that okay? This, you can go to the TikTok shop. They're working on it now. Amazon store, it's free to everybody, free. Here's how you set up your credit file. I'll do it for free for any kid in high school and college. Hell, I'll give them their first credit card for free. There you go. No excuses. We don't need a Capital One secured card. Worst case, it's an open sky with no inquiry. See, somebody's got to help people. Why not me? Why not you? What do? We get to play the game. Write it down. All cards fluctuate, but 2. So if all cards fluctuate, we stay between 29% rule. Then we look at the gold and platinum cards, because what do? They don't fluctuate at all. And you try to get the POT time to $100,000, and the main thing is they don't fluctuate as we play the game to maintain 750 score and more. Raise rules and tools. I've been teaching and preaching that for 49 years. Let's play my way for a while. Federal Trade Commission says credit repair is a scam. I believe that to be true. They indict Daniel in the credit repair cloud, going out there and blah, 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 blah. Get in the credit repair business, write stupid letters and lie, okay. They even have the Credit Repair Organization Act. What should you do? Well, why don't you take a picture right now? It's a free download. Winning the credit game, there's 2 variations, and I've had it for free for 40 plus years for anybody. Free. That's why most people are using it anyway, my letters, creditors, and credit bureaus. Free. Now, you need a copy of the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act so you understand about those collection calls, what they're allowed to really do. Simple. Analytical 750. I was looking for a dashboard that helps people. Credit Karma, there's no phone number to help you. They've been indicted 6 times. They should be fired. They don't have Aspirin, which Chase needs anyway. All right, we look at Aspirin.com. That's $34.95. Analytical charges $25 a month, and they give you the Aspirin too. It's cheaper to do them versus them. Okay. Chase wants to see the Aspirin if we play the game. Analytical is going to call you every 46 days. They're going to tell you what's next every time. They're going to analyze you the first time for free. They're going to help you with your Dun & Bradstreet, Aspirin, Transfer, and Equifax business reports. All right, their app's going to be on the Apple Store next year, so you might want to play with them this year. All right, but again, it's a scan and sign up now. It's up to you. What do? Let's analyze everybody. I've analyzed over 50 million people over the years. Because every case was analyzed by the employees, I still look at it and tell you what you need to do from me to you. That's what I do all the time. Rapid Rescore created that 48 years ago, and Rapid Refresh too. Block crap, build you up and away. Find a way to balance your debt. 750 score. Let's get you some cards that are $5,000 to $10,000 or more. Rapid Score, 9 months, the paralegal is going to help you for free. They charge $1,500 for that. But again, today, if you did it now during the broadcast, it's $9.99 for you. You save $500. See, I've got to get you to be a CFO, a Chief Financial Officer. Another website or advertising I saw on social media, you need to be a CFO to get credit. I felt like saying, you're stupid. The CEO never gets credit. It's a CFO. At least get it right if you're going to copy somebody. Okay, come on. CFO, ready. That's the goal. What do? We obtain your credit report. We analyze you. If we don't focus on you first, you and your family, get that paycheck and the income that you're okay to pay your bills, then we want to tell you what you can do for the corporation division process. That's the way it works. I analyze everybody live. If you're in that batch for the next week, it's on Friday and Saturday. We get to play. You're stuck with me. Isn't that fun? All right, 1:30 on Fridays. Now it's going to be 3 o'clock. We changed that too. So we get to play the game to win. Help me help you. Can you imagine that? If we were helping people for real and you wanted to make 10%, I'll sell you $1,000 a day if you'd like. But again, you just make sure you register in HubSpot, our system, your referrals. Now, I don't have any money, right? Then give me referrals. We'll give you 10% to store credit. Well, that's what you get to do. The Ray Reynolds University, that building was 22,000 square foot building. First time I felt really proud of myself once in my life. Ever since I died in a coma, came back, and basically pandemic and all the other things, trying to build it up and away. I got my clients out there doing blah, 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 blah every day. You see, we got to realize getting past go. I call it getting past go because I race cars, motorcycles, and yachts and boats. At the light, before it turns green, I'm stuck. I got to get past go so I can win the race. What do? How about Lamborghinis? All right, how about Duffys? How about mansions? How about white man jumps? Two people say we don't. More Lamborghinis, that's good. How about race boats? How about helicopters? All right, how about U-Docks? How about yachts, and how about Ferraris too? Simple. I got them all at the time, but guess what I didn't do? They're not in my name. They belong to divisions. In a bumpity bump, somebody would sue somebody. See, there's a problem you do every day. Today, your driver's license, your registration, insurance is in your name. And on top of that, has your home address on it. I call that stupid. You're not stupid. I think you're doing stupid. Why don't we see it, believe, and go get it? What do you think? Let's play and take that corporation you have today. Let's add history. Let's do a rapid rescore. Let's get you $25,000 of credit. That's why it's simple. And let's pop it as soon as possible. Well, what do? That's about $2,500 to give you 10 times money back. Well, today it's $19.99. You get to save $500. If you did it during the webinar with me, but it's up to you. We get to play the game and win. Isn't that what we're trying to do? Win the game of business? There's your Zelle. Take a picture now. And I'm going to tell you, always good. Now, if you Zelle today anything more than $1,000, put your phone number in that message. I'm going to give you a free 15-minute phone call for free for the fun of it. If you need to call the office, talk to a specialist right here, go ahead and do it. It's 800-254-9506. It's right in front of you. If you use a card, they will charge you 5% more because their bank charges us 5%. There you go. If you take a picture of this and you put yes, I can email you the link or text it to you about all the classes we're doing like today. If you want to go to the 4 o'clock Zoom, it's free to everybody. Invite the whole world to it. Click the link. We got classes on Friday and Saturday too, free. Play with everybody. Have some fun. Goodies. Division process. The goal is to repackage it like Humpty Dumpty. That makes sense to me. If we take corporate credit after we build the structure in the division process, and we take this stuff, or we take our checkbook money, and we buy our lifetime income. That's what I've said for 49 years. Let's buy the lifetime income fourplex, apartment complex, Jack in the Box, a Wendy's restaurant or something, or storage unit, laundromat, car wash. That's income ran by a management company. If we do what I did, and I made a mistake. Believe it or not, I made a mistake. 1988, I had a problem. I got $53 million of credit cards on the dashboards and they're shrinking my limits. Oh my goodness, what do? Library time. C191D says I can loan that money privately. So I wrote another book called Buckets of Money. I took 4 matrix. First one was 4.6 million. I turned it into 160 to 190,000 a month. That was fun. I dissected it. The assets and the notes behind that were $1.1 billion, by the way. That 190,000 a month made the credit go up, and away. It grew even more. I created something called Homestead Blocker, UCC1 and Chattel Mortgage. And now the assignment of mortgage as well. Good. How we play. Since 1989, by the way. Let's play. All right. If we take you right now, we give you what's called auto income, 100,000 of personal, $1 million of corporation, and auto income, then you're going to learn to leverage money. Leveraging money needs to be done, which I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years as well. If you need 25,000 in credit today, call the office. They're going to charge you about 10%. It is on sale. Today is Cyber Monday. Okay, I'm going to tell you it's $1,999. Here's $2,000 for basically you save $500 with me. If you Zelle, you save another 10%. Very simple. If you want 50,000 in credit, it's usually 5. Today it is 3. Zelle save 10% again. Okay, if you want to use a card, use a card. If you want 100,000 in credit, no problem. I will charge you basically usually 10,000. Office has a discount on Cyber Monday, but I'm giving away online today. If you did it now, right away during the webinar, it's $5,000. You don't do it right away, then you're going to pay the normal price because you only get me the discount. If you want 200,000, that's 100,000 for you and your corporation too. I'm going to basically say it's going to double the numbers for you. It's a Zelle. It's a now. It's always good at 800-254-9506. What should we do? We should focus on a corporation and don't pay for it because they're free in all 50 states. Tax ID is free from the IRS anyway. All right, the kit, I'll show you how to get the kit. The minutes and bylaws at a discounted price anyway when you need it. Let's set up the structure. Let's use the rules and tools. But if you blow it, that's because you didn't file it now. You want it filed in 2025, so next year you can say it's on its second year. That's pretty important for lines of credit too. We get to play the game to win, if that's okay with you. Now what do? We only have days left now. Okay. I'd like to give you a list. I'd like to tell you what to do every 3 weeks. Would that be okay? Daily, weekly project list? I'd like to help you and answer your questions and get you past go. I'd like you to realize your corporation is allowed to do 4 things only in my rules and tools. I've been teaching these 4 rules and tools for over 40 years so far. Buffer tax, no taxes due to your profitable. Corporate credits are write-off. Interest rate and credit card, finance the business. Cars fleet price, hotel free buffet. The divisions give us a line of defense. They're cheap, multiple functions, buy wholesale price, and the greatest gift is multiple credit reports. Now we can finance the American dream. Every piece of property needs to be a division. You must create the line of defense so you don't bring the pain home. If you have a corporation with no divisions, when they sue it, they sue you. If you had divisions as a management company, they sue the division and not the corp and you. Again, that's up to you to build that line of defense. But again, it's just the truth. It should set you free. Let's make sure we understand division process today. We're going to start this very simple. Would you like to be a millionaire? People, yeah! No, I don't want you to be a millionaire. I'd like your corporation to be worth $1 million with 9 divisions for 9 lines of credit and 9 pieces of property or something. I'd like you to realize that would turn into $100,000 a month. Would that be okay? Corporation absorbs up to $100,000 a month per entity, and now you get a paycheck. See, either way, whatever you do in life, you have to get a paycheck. Your house payment should offset the paycheck anyway. Maybe we're going to get an LLC draw. Well, the kids work there and the parents do. This silly stuff is like the bouncing ducks syndrome out there. Division. If I put 2,000 of history off my dashboard for you and your corporation divisions, I can start the credit file today. Sparing, Chadron, and Equifax. Divisions are not easy. They're usually about $1,000 each. History, credit reports are set up, and tax ID when we need it. Very simple. Take your picture today. The office will give you 3 without credit or with credit, or 9 or 12. Simple. I'm going to double those numbers if it's done during the webinar with me right away. Very simple. The double. This now be 6, 18, and 24. But again, that means you do Zelle now, or call the office right away. 800-254-9506. And always remember, always good. Always. Every division should be a bucket of money. A bucket of money. Why not? Because if we build buckets of money, my book that I explain how to do that, very simple, we can make sure if something screws up, we get rid of a bucket, get another bucket. The Ray Reynolds University is to help people. I'm starting this other thing, vidIQ. It's a Zoom meeting twice a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. These are people who want to get to the millionaire Zoom meetings. It's open to everybody, and what do we get to do? We get to talk and have fun. But again, that's $1,000 for 30 days of webinar with me and the Zoom meeting. There you go. It's Wednesday and Saturday, 4 p.m. We're going to play. If you want to join and talk to other people with me, it's fun. All right, we're going to group into some projects as well. But that's the first 40 people that do it for $1,000 a day. And there's only 26 left anyway, so get it now. It's a Zelle. If not, there's the Zelle information. If you don't Zelle, you don't get the opportunity. Kind of blew it then, didn't you? Now, Lamborghini is my favorite car. Got my first Countach when I was a kid. Here's the key to that one there. But it's not my car. See, here's my problem with you. Today, your driver's license has your home address on it. Insurance registration. I call that stupid. You're not stupid. What you're doing is stupid. Change it to a P.O. box. When you get in a bumpity bump, why would you tell people where you live? And if you're in a bumpity bump, shut up. Don't say where you work, what you do for a living, and blah, blah, blah when you're not home. Someone's going to hear that and rob your house. What do? I've helped literally 50 million people understand division process. Let's play my way for a while. I think your way, sorry I say it sucks. We play to win the game of business. My first series that I created in 1976, and I put it out there in the public's eye when I was 16. Play. Those are the 10 businesses I'd like you to play with. I'd like to be in one of those projects with you. Me and 3 of you, me and 6 of you, me and 9 of you, maybe me and 10 of you. We play auto income. What does this mean? We have 50 escrows lined up for next year. It's going to be over $1 billion to play with, and it's going to be up to you. This is Thomas. I have a program for prisoners coming out of jail. Okay, I got basically $3 million for Ricky, Dicky, Ross too. Thomas was in prison for 26 years. 6 months later, brand new dump trucks, doing $100,000 a month. Simple. There's the Lamborghini. Who was it? What? Registered to a division. I'm sorry, I'm not dumb enough to put a car in my name. Because if I'm in a bumpity bump, they're going to call one of those bloodsuckers on TV or the billboards on the freeway. I think they're bloodsuckers. They sue everybody for no reason. But again, there's even another Lamborghini in division process from Chase Bank. We play. You should actually be a puppet master today. Simple, what do we get to do? Would you like to own a piece? Would you like 25%, 50, or 75? What percentage would you like? It's always based on the line of credit we build you. How much you want to put into an escrow. See, should you not focus on auto income? Should you not focus on the corporation receiving money per division? All right, that's how Linda did. She's been a client since 1986. She spent $2,000 to get into Eagle's Nest, $26 a month. She financed it. She took the Hyatt Hotel in Texas and converted it to the Blueprint Apartments, named after me. $27 million project. There's basically 1,013 divisions. We could play the game to win if you want to. I call it boring and steady, to be honest with you. That's what I've always called it. I asked you to take a picture earlier of this today. Did you do it? That's your new screensaver. That's your goal. That's your dream. What do? We win the game of business now. If we take what I call checkbook money or blueprint loan or anything else, we're going to put it into an escrow. All right? We wanted to put it into an escrow. What do? You wrote a check to escrow. You didn't write it to me. 3 people plus me. Our goal is to get up to $3,200 a month each after the bills are paid, investing $25,000. $50,000 would be the next thing, storage unit fourplex, up to $5,600. Now the next project's a bigger one, so storage units, apartment complex. Now we need to put 75 times 6. the down payment. We get a piece. 100,000, we got 8 of us. That's 800,000 plus $1 million. Now we get a down payment. We get the goodie up to $96.20 a month. Your goal is to take a picture of that now. See, that should be your dream. You should be focused on auto income since day one. Corporation absorbs money, gets you a paycheck. All right, you break even. That form means you're going to be 4A. Your corporation is going to have a division be 4A. One of my corporations is going to be 4. If I need a B and a C, we'll do that too. That's why we designed it that way. Partner up since 1987. Let's own a piece of something. If you want to play in 2026, okay. Maybe you just want to do a 90-day program. All right, no problem. Take a picture. 100,000 or personal or business. All right, no problem. Blueprint call, monthly calls, 18 book CDs, a full blueprint, and 18 divisions. The divisions alone usually cost $20,000. But again, what do we do today? The listed price was 10. All right, the office discounts it to 7. And if you did it during my webinar now, right now, period, it's 5. You don't do it for 5, then you blew it. It's on you. Pay the higher price. It's simple. See, this is to motivate you to go do it now. If we want to today, 200,000 of credit, 100,000 of personal and business, that's what I'd like you to do. A blueprint call. 12 months, I'm on the phone with you every 3 weeks, or a Zoom meeting. Usually that's $27,000 today. Very simple. If you want to play, you put $2,500 down. All right, if you have to finance it longer than right away, then you only get 100,000 of credit. If you pay in full right away, you get the 200,000 of credit. The discount for that is very simple. It's a $5,000 discount, it's 6. It's $20,000 today. Our prices are going to stay in this, and if you didn't do it before, I'm going to say you blew it. All right, it's up to you. It's a Zell. Simple to do. It's a now. And if you want to call the office at 800-254-9506, right there. Call while I'm online, you get the discount. From there, we're going to look behind that curtain every time. We have to. The ultimate goal is to do what? I want you to stay safe and strong. Let's do our best while Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. You have a chance today to repackage you every step of the way. That's the ultimate goal, but it's up to you. We have this Zoom at 4 o'clock today. We're not going to talk about money and pricing at all. That Zoom's for people who want to talk and ask questions, and also maybe they're stuck a little bit or they're frustrated. So I'm going to try something different today and go nationwide on that too. I would tell you right now, call 800-254-9506. If you don't, they won't give you the discounted price that I just gave you. But again, it's up to you too. So let's do our best. Let's let God do the rest. Amen to that too. And never forget at the end of the day, it's simple. God loves us all.